welcome everyone, and welcome to
the City of Prospect Heights.
How's that for a greeting? I'm really pleased to be here today for the Dance and All That Jazz grand opening. Can you believe it? I think for a moment when I came here, I'm sure there's a sign out front that says free margaritas because this is a great turnout. Brittany's here with me, Brittany Cederberg, her father Dan, and where's Mom Joanne?
Dave, right behind you.
David. David.
And this is
Well, cut that one out and let's try it again. And with Brittany today is her father Dave and her mother Joanne, who are very instrumental in having made this happen. So here we are, and I look at all the faces. What a beautiful crowd this is. They all look like break dancers. I kind of watched that a little bit earlier. There was a guy in there spinning on his head. I can hardly move 2 steps here and 2 steps there. Well, here, I will be, yes.
You will be moving really quick.
Yes. Yes, as most of you know, someone arranged over 1,000 hits on Facebook, and if that happened, I have to dance. Well, I agreed to that. Let me just say, aside from, of course, breakdancing, the chicken dance is really my favorite. But we'll take care of that later. Well, here we are. Look at this day. Look at this wonderful crowd. Look at what we've done here. And we've done it because Brittany and her parents and many others, I'm sure, made it happen. So, Brittany, tell us a little bit about what's going on here today and for the whole long future.
Thank you very much. Dance and All That Jazz just opened a couple of weeks ago, and I started my summer classes. My fall classes will start after Labor Day. And I'm very excited to have hip-hop, jazz, lyrical, tap, technique. I'm going to even have some fitness classes such as Zumba and Pilates and yoga. So it'll be a great time. And I'm going to be teaching from kids that are 3 years old all the way up to some adults. Even maybe the mayor, he might join in, I'm not sure. But hopefully he does. And yeah, that's what I'm here for.
You know, I was waiting a few minutes ago for my 91-year-old mother to come because she wants to learn how to break dance. And I believe her driver is here and my sister is here. Is Mom here? No. Okay, she couldn't make it. She'll take lessons next week. So, again, tell me a little bit about your background. You went to school here, you live here, etc.
I started actually in a basement in Palatine with one of my greatest friends, Janet, over there, and we started when we were about 4 years old. And I went to Denise Abala Dance Studio in Arlington Heights, and then after that I went to Wheeling High School down the street, and I was in Orchesis and Palms over there. I'm actually from Prospect Heights myself. My parents and we have grew up behind this actual dance studio here in the neighborhood. And then I went to Illinois State University, and I was on the Red Line dance team, as well as getting a degree in dance performance. And I just wanted to also give a shout out to my sister Jennifer, because she's also here with me today. She's been a great sister, and she's done a lot for me, so.
Thank you. Before we proceed, let me not forget some of the people that have backed us up at City Hall. Steve Schieber is here today.
Thank you for everything, Steve. Really appreciate it.
He's our building and zoning director, and he's been instrumental in trying to help you, Brittany, and the parents and everyone else to get this thing started. What a beautiful studio. I know you've all been inside, but some of you haven't, so let's be sure to take a look at it. On camera back there is Patrick Colvin. He backs us up with camera work. And, of course, our film director with the white hat there, who is giving you directions, no less, is Mr. Rich Tibbetts. He's also the city treasurer. So unless I'm missing someone else, I am.
Dave and Dane Beatty over there are filming also.
Dave and Dane Beatty are also filming. So we'll have a private showing of that at your house. All you have to do is call Joanne, and they'll come right over to the house. Also with me today is my son Nicholas, my grandchildren, who I hope will dance with me. I've asked, but you know, when you're 13 years old, you have change of mind. But I'm sure that'll happen. And so it's a great crowd. What's unique about your studio? What is different than the studio in Arlington Heights, let's say?
Well, I definitely wanted to make sure that I had everyone, all ages, any kind of dance possible, from the kids that want to grow up and have a career in dance to some people that don't even want to get on the dance floor from the beginning. So I really want to make sure that I have all different types of people here that love to dance and maybe want to make a career out of it as well.
All right, thank you. That's kind of interesting. I'm really getting excited about learning how to dance. I don't have too many moves, but I know you're going to help me. So let's do a little ribbon cutting. The ribbon cutting is always instrumental. It's always part of a grand opening. It signifies the opening of the doors to a new business that's come into our city and any other city, of course, but most of all to the city of
Prospect Heights!
On cue. That was really pretty good. Thank you very much. So let's do that. Brittany, I'm going to ask you to cut the, yeah, I think you should. You know, you've put in so much work here. It doesn't make a lot of sense to do it any other way.
Can I have my family around
Yes,
with me?
please have the family come up.
All right.
All right, we're going to count to 10, and on 10, you are not going to cut your fingernails. You are going to cut the ribbon. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes.